I had a call this morning with Jonathan from Choose FI. He and I have a call every Tuesday to talk about our continued weight loss. His weight plan is going great, and I have just hit 20 pounds lost since July 28th. Okay, breakfast. And we were talking about, big goals. And he said, JD, how come you have never written a book? I was like, dude, I have written a book. I published Your Money, the Missing Manual in 2010. With Chris Guillebeau in 2014, I wrote what amounts to a long ebook about personal finance as part of the Get Rich Slowly course, which is no longer available. And I just finished creating a 5-hour lecture series for Audible and the Great Courses about financial independence and early retirement. While this is not a book, it is essentially a book. It's 10 4,000-word lectures about personal finance. So I said, I have written a book or 3 books. Jonathan said, dude, where is the Get Rich Slowly book? How come you haven't written a Get Rich Slowly book? And he's right. I want to write a Get Rich Slowly book. I want to do it because I feel like most personal finance books are very much geared towards the needs of the publisher. They are directed by the publisher, and the publisher dictates the material and the form. And honestly, most personal finance books, while they contain germs of good information, they're pretty shitty overall. There's a reason there are so few classic personal finance books. And those that are classics were very much directed by the authors. They were the brainchilds of specific authors. Take Dave Ramsey's Total Money Makeover, or Your Money or Your Life by Joe Dominguez and Vicki Robin, or The Richest Man in Babylon. These are all books that were driven by the author because the authors had very specific messages they wanted to convey. And that's why they're classics. But most money books nowadays, they're driven by the needs of the publisher. The publisher thinks they see the niche and they want to target that niche, but the publisher really has no idea about what is good personal finance information and what actually helps people. They're just trying to make money. The books that remain classics are the books that actually help people. I want to write one of those books. I want to write a Get Rich Slowly book that becomes a classic. Jonathan said, you should do it. And he suggested that I should work with him and the Choose FI publishing team. I actually kind of like the idea. I definitely like the idea of the Get Rich Slowly book because it's something I've been kicking around now for a couple of years. And I like the idea of working with Jonathan because I like what he and Brad have done at Choose FI. And I think it would be fun to work with friends to create this, especially somebody who has a similar vision. I'll be honest, I am proud of the work that I have done in the world of personal finance. It's not something I set out to do. It's not something that I had the intention of doing when I was young, but I have inadvertently managed to bring some good into the world, or at least I hope I have, and I'm proud of that. But after doing this for 15 years now, or nearly 15 years, I really would like to create a legacy project, something that can help people not just today, but in years to come. And I think that working with Jonathan and Brad and the Choose FI team, we might be able to make that happen. I don't know where this is going to go. Like I say, we're just thinking about it. We're kicking the tires. But I could see much of 2021 being devoted to creating the best possible Get Rich Slowly book, whether that's published through Choose FI or through a traditional publisher or self-published. We'll have to see. I'm excited about pursuing a legacy project.